Lots of updates coming for you this time. We've got mail, magic bands, a trip, and an update about a possible contest. Ooh. I've got so much I want to cover in one video, so I'm going to try to keep it short. There's a lot of things I want to touch bases on here. Thank you again to everybody who's been giving and is excited about the trip. I am so excited about my upcoming trip to Disney. One of the things I've got is a magic band. I'm going to talk a little bit about what that is and how it works, and because it's actually new to me, so I've been having to look it up myself. So I've got a magic band I want to talk about. Dates are definitely in stone for a lot of things now. January 13th will be the meetup. We're looking at 11 a.m. at the little amphitheater that's outside the Disney store at Disney Springs. As far as I can tell, there are no activities or anything going on there, so we should be good to go for that. So I'm excited about meeting everybody there. I'd love to hear from you if you're thinking about showing up, so that way we can kind of get a little bit of an estimate of how many people might be there. I want to make sure that we don't cause any security concerns or anything for Disney, because if they see like 75 people suddenly show up, that might cause some issues, and I don't want to do that. I've heard from about 15 people, which we should be fine with that. But if you're thinking about coming, please let me know, either in the comments on the video here, or comment on my Facebook page, or the Reddit page, which will also have links up. That way we can get kind of a good idea of how many people will be there. We can make plans that if we do need to change the location, we can. Plan right now is to meet at about 11 in the morning. Just kind of have a nice get-together, take some pictures, talk a little bit, and then, depending upon how things work out, I'm looking forward to doing some resort hopping, which means probably hopping on one of the boat launches that are there at Disney Springs and heading off to some of the resorts and going to see what we can find. I know about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I also mentioned about an upcoming contest for one of these, because I've got 3 of them, and I want to let you know I am working on it. I was hoping to announce more details today, but unfortunately, it hasn't quite worked out yet. I've got some legalities I still have to get put in place, because YouTube has a lot of rules and regulations that you've got to follow if you're going to do a contest, and I want to make sure I get all of those followed, as well as make sure that everything is on the up and up. The exciting thing is I'm actually hoping that I might be able to do a little more than just the Figment figure, because I've also got a line of merchandise out now, and if you haven't heard about that yet, check the link in the bottom. We've got a neat logo that you'll now see on the bottom of my videos, and it's on the merchandise, and there's some other options there as well. Looking for more lines and stuff, so you'll see more things coming up that way. But I'm hoping to be able to give away a couple shirts too, as well as the Figment figure. So once I can get that in place, you'll have an announcement. I'm hoping in the next couple weeks, and maybe try to get it wrapped up quickly enough that I can get stuff to you for Christmas, but I'm not promising on that yet. But hey, you can order the merchandise and it'll be here for Christmas, and I should actually have one to show you next week. I'm so excited. So there is all of that. And then I want to talk a little bit about this guy. This is something I've ordered for my trip. I'm excited because I'm going to have 4 days at the Disney parks. I think I've got a ticket lined up for Universal. I'm waiting to hear back from the gentleman who's going to buy it for me. So that's exciting. And I'm really looking forward to the trip at Universal because there's a lot there to do and a lot that my kids want me to do for them. So this is the Magic Band. And it's basically a bracelet. You can see it's got this whole nice big booklet there that explains what it is. So Magic Bands are something that Disney World has come out with in the last few years. And it's really a neat thing. I ordered a slightly custom one. You can get them as low as about $13 online. What they do is they will actually keep track of your park tickets, your PhotoPass, your credit cards, your room keys. So when you're at Disney World, you don't have to necessarily walk around with your wallet and other stuff. You can actually code your Disney Resort room key onto this little bracelet. And then when you're wearing it, you can just walk up to your room, slap your bracelet at the door, and your door unlocks. No having to pull out a card or a key or anything like that. If you're in the park and you're staying at a Disney resort, you can actually set these up where at the cashier stations, you can flash this and it will charge your purchases to your hotel room. You can only do it while you're staying at a Disney resort, but it will work that way. You can actually put your park tickets on here. So instead of having to pull out your tickets and everything else, it's all on this. And at the gate, you just flash your Magic Band and poof, walking into the park. Talk about cool. It also keeps track of your PhotoPass pictures. And this is why I really wanted it, because I'm using cast member tickets, which means I am walking in on individual tickets each day. As soon as I get in the gate, I can then take those tickets and I can actually attach them to the Magic Band, and then I can use it for FastPass Plus. FastPass Plus. Say that 3 times fast. So it's really neat that way, and you wear it just like you would, a watch. In my case, I'll be putting it on my right wrist, and you would wear it just like that. So nice and easy. And what you do is the Magic Band itself has a code number. It's right on the back of here, and I'm deliberately hiding mine to make sure that nobody can copy it. But you would take that number, and then you would go to your Disney World app, or you can do this online. I'm going to sign into my phone here. So you go to your cell phone, open up the Disney World app, which I'm trying to do mine backwards. And once it logs in, you can see all the nice little fancy pictures and everything else. You can see the map, you hit the Mickey, and then if you don't have an account yet, there should be a thing here to let you create your account. But you hit My Account, and then you go to Magic Bands and Cards, and all you have to do is you just type in your Magic Band number right there, which I haven't done yet, and that will attach your Magic Band to your account. And then if you want to add on PhotoPass pictures, all you have to do is have them scan this. In fact, from what I'm reading now, there's a lot of rides, like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Ride, and several others that will take pictures while you're riding, and as you're riding, it will automatically attach the pictures to your Magic Band. That is pretty stinking cool, if you ask me. I haven't seen it in action yet, but I can't wait to. And then you can see your pictures on your phone or online. And then if you order the Memory Maker, which is the equivalent of the old PhotoPass CD, you can get all your pictures from your whole entire stay at Disney for like a 30 or 45 day period all together. They don't give you a CD anymore. You have to download them all now. It's still a great deal because $170, I think, is if you buy it in advance. You get every single picture from all the parks and a copyright release, so you essentially own them. And you can actually add in your friends and family as well. There is a process where you can add in your friends and family onto that app. You can either do it again online or through the app. And then if they've got PhotoPass pictures, you can actually combine them all into your PhotoPass card and put them all onto the same Memory Maker, which I think would be really cool when I'm there, because I have a feeling I'm going to make a few friends while I'm there, and maybe some in advance, and we may be able to add a few other people onto a Memory Maker and get even more pictures that way and save everybody a little bit of money. It's really neat because when we used to have family visit, we would take all of our PhotoPass cards and combine them all onto one CD. And we did this a couple times, and it ended up making all the pictures much cheaper for everybody. So that's what a Magic Band is. Very cool, very excited about it, and of course you can see I've got up on mine, so it'll be marked that way. You can actually buy little customization tags and other things for them as well, but I'm not going to do that. So that's what a Magic Band is. But I am so excited for the trip. I've got some great plans. Looking forward to being able to check out all these things I haven't gotten to see and do before. Right now, my schedule at this point looks like the Gathering on Saturday and resort hopping. Sunday, I'm thinking it's going to be Animal Kingdom, and I'm going to be rushing to Pandora first thing in the morning, then kind of pendering around the park a little bit in the afternoon, and then try and catch Pandora again in the evening. I will see if I can get FastPass Plus attached that day for it. We'll see what happens. But definitely wanted to do that. Expedition Everest and probably the Safari are my big things there. And then maybe the Rivers of Light. Monday right now, tentatively, is Studios or Epcot. I'm not sure which one. I'm kind of leaning towards Epcot on Monday. That'd be checking the World Showcase. Test Track, Soaring, and Frozen are my big ones, along with meeting characters, and then getting a lot of pictures of some different stories around Epcot, because it's got some really neat stories, and doing hidden Mickey hunting at both of those parks. The next couple days are kind of up in the air, so Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. In those, I will be hitting Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, and Universal. Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards Magic Kingdom on Thursday, and then Universal and or Studios on the Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Epcot, depending upon how quickly I finish, I may be hopping over to Magic Kingdom later on that day as well. That's kind of my schedule right now. It might change, but that's what I'm looking forward to, so hopefully you can meet me for that. And then I've got mail. And this is the coolest thing, especially Christmas time. I've got 3 letters here, so I'm just going to try and catch those real quick. And then I got a little package. Now let's see, my first one is from Drew Palmquist. And Merry Christmas. It says, Sir Willow, Merry Christmas. Here's some money for your health fund, which I just slipped out. I plan on being in the Branson area next summer. Hope we can meet up. Drew Palmquist. I would love to meet up with you, Drew. Thank you so very much for your gift. I will put it into the trip fund, and then anything left over will head over to the medical bills. I do actually have a little jar here that has been starting to gather some cash, and so thank you so much for that, Drew. I appreciate it. That was a very generous gift. I've got another one. This is from Barry Halm, again, and we've had a couple things from Barry. I love the villain stamps. Been saving all of his envelopes just because of those. And this one's shaped a little different. Let's see. Dear Sir Willow, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Does this look like your cat? Barry. You can kind of see the cat there. My cat's kind of gray, which, if you watch the bloopers of my last video, that would be him. There's a much better picture of it. Try to get the light so you can see it. Oh, and this is cute. Oh, that's neat. And it actually pops out. How cool is that? So, thank you so much, Barry. Very neat card. And then I've got one more here from the Walkers in Taylorsville, Vermont. And they've also got stamps, so this is another one that's going to get saved. And stickers. This is so neat. Let's see if we can get my letter opener in there. And I want to make sure I don't slice the letter. I did that on one. I felt so bad. Pull out this letter and it ends up in 2 pieces. I was like, aww. Please place this protective cover over the front of the card and envelope. Oh, how pretty. There's a note there. Hold this up for you, though. That is such a neat-looking card. How cool. And the letter says, Sir Willow, we've been going through some hard times as well. With medical and reduced income, we were thinking about how to help you, so we cashed in points on our credit card. Included is a Disney gift card. Thank you. This should help with parking, a meal, or something else while at Disney World. We can understand some of your problems with medical. While at Disney World in May of 2016, our son started to fall ill to Crohn's disease. We have a high deductible and have maxed out the insurance in 2016-17. Oh, goodness. How did we find you? My wife found your channel about being a photographer at the parks, and I have been into photography for many years. We enjoy your YouTube presentations and subscribed. It has helped us relive the trip to Florida and gain understanding to the parks that we did not know about. We appreciated the cast members at the parks. After hearing some of your stories, we appreciate them even more. You've done an outstanding job with your channel. Thank you so much. This is from the Walkers. That is so sweet. There's a little bit more here that they've asked me not to read, but thank you. Y'all, you guys are the sweetest fans. Y'all make me cry. Thank you so much for your gifts and your generosity, everybody. I really deeply appreciate it. I've got one more here, too. This is from Pinderella Shop. And so I have a feeling it's going to be some pins. No other name on it, but I am excited about this. Pinderella Shop is actually an online Facebook group where a lady sells authentic Disney pins. I have to warn you, if you buy pins off eBay or the big lots on Amazon, most of those are scrappers or fakes. What a scrapper is it's essentially the company that made the original pin remakes a whole bunch of others very cheaply, and they are not the same quality. And if you go to Disney with those, they may not accept them in trade because they're not official Disney pins. They're not the same. So I encourage people, don't buy your pins on eBay. Pinderella, however, sells authentic pins, and she does grab bags and prepackaged. They're still on the cards, so you know that they are real pins. And I've got all sorts of stuff in here. She also sells them remarkably cheap, so they will run about $2 to $3 typically. Okay, I'm going to have to rip this. Wow. So what we have here, we've got Star Wars. And see, here's how you can tell they're authentic pins. They're still in the package. This actually still has the price on it. So there's some Star Wars pins. Disney princesses. And these are going to be great because I can use these as traders. Although my wife may claim the bell pin from that one. But there's those. There is a couple loose ones here. There is a Donald, and I can't remember his name. I'm going to go. Somebody will comment in the comments or remind me what his name is. And then we've got a couple pin packs here. Disney Racers pin pack. And a collectible pin pack of Lifesavers. So let's open these up real quick. And like I said, these are going to be great traders. I'm excited. I get to go pin trading at Disney. And this one doesn't have no... Ginger's excited too, you can tell. Right, Ginger? Okay, so my racers, I've got a Jiminy Cricket. That's a Stitch, although it almost looks like a Batman. A Roger Rabbit. Cheshire Cat. And a Kermit the Frog. I'm going to keep that one. I like that one. And then this other one is... These are bigger pins. And so we have that one. And then I think this one's supposed to be Daisy. Mickey. There's a Donald. And then a Dalmatian. Very cool. That is a great assortment of pins. And like I said, that's going to give me several different ones to be able to trade on this trip, which I'm looking forward to that. And I do plan on doing a whole segment on pin trading at the resort and showing you how to pin trade and where to go and some of the hidden pin boards and stuff. So very awesome. What a cool pack. And again, if you're wanting to know more about that, check out Pinderella on Facebook. Thank you so much to everybody who wrote. Thank you to everybody who's watching. And thank you to everybody who's going to meet up. You hear my dogs are all excited. Looking forward to the trip. Again, let me know if you're going to be able to be at the meetup, either in the comments below on Facebook or on Reddit, so we can start to get a count together and be able to make plans. Looking so forward to the trip. Thank you for the mail, everybody. I don't know what to say. Silence. Mail, magic bands, trip, and... Oops. Okay. I'm hopeful. I'm waiting to hear back from the gentleman who said he was going to buy it from me. For me.